Good afternoon, students. I hope you all are fine. So, this is the third session, and your topic is still life today. So, to learn what is still life is very interesting process to draw an object made from any material through pencil shading. You can make man-made or natural things both, and objects like wood, steel, glass, etc. Okay, so to know how to make a still life, you need to practice some very basic strokes. So these are some strokes here. I'm going to tell you how to make them, and you need to practice it on newspaper. I highly recommend newspaper because क्यों पेपर वेस्टेज करना है जब आपके पास है ऑप्शन. सो फर्स्ट इज हैचिंग, एज यू कैन सी हियर. सो फॉर डूइंग हैचिंग, टेक एन HB pencil and use this portion of your hand, put it like here and start shading like this. Leave some gaps first of all. First step. Now second step is to make it a bit intense. Okay, so now third step. I'm not using any pressure, it's just that this bone is coming here and I'm just doing this, even not this. As you can see here is the much pressure and here is very light pressure according to it. You have to do same. So this is it. Cross hatching. In this you need to follow this only. First part, second part, okay, and now cross. This is what you do in a cross hatching. You just cross it like this and now make it more intense. Now I'm using my pencil like this. Here. Now contour. In this you need to use this portion of your hand, put it here and take the strokes like this, a bit round, semicircles. This is the first step. Okay, now second step is a very light more pressure. Okay, now third step is this. And fourth. Then, so now cross contour. You have to just do the same thing here. Semicircles. Make it more intense. Okay. Now See, as the name suggests, cross. Here also we have done this cross contour. So for this we will can see the difference here, na? Contour and cross contour. Now we will do circles. So for doing circles, you have to just make your pencil round. In first step, you will do very lightly with very light pressure, like this, and more light pressure when you come to an end. See, okay. Now second step, round, very a bit more pressure here and a very light pressure here. Now third step, more dark or more intense, it's totally up to you. And let's give it an end like this. I hope I'm clear. Now random lines. For random lines, again you will use this muscle and see, I'm making S for any random lines like this. This is first step. Okay, now second step is a bit more pressure and intense. It's look very easy to do, but जब आप करते हैं तो ये थोड़ा मुश्किल होता है, तो it's better if you practice it before doing actual still life, what I'm going to tell you. It makes your hand very fine in drawing anything. Now comes choice. So in this you have to do this in any direction, whatever you need while making anything. Somewhere with very dark pressure, somewhere with very light pressure, wherever you need it, like that. Also, it's totally fine if you have a plastic pencil with you. It's fine to use that also, but don't use nib pencil. Normal pencil which you use for writing, that can also be used. See, so this is choice. Now stippling. Random dots. Okay, this is step number 1. Now a bit more pressure and a bit more intense thing here and very light here. So see, I hope I'm clear here. So these are the 8 basic pen or pencil strokes you need to learn before doing pencil shading or a still life. Okay, so here is our image, what you're going to be ready to draw after this tutorial. We are going to prepare a still life of utensils, which we have here: a plate, bowl, glass and a spoon. You can see an image also in the video, I'll put it there. So beta, be very clear in this. First of all, you have to sketch whatever you are preparing. If you want to prepare this only, you can, but if you want any other reference, you can take it from your home only. Any other utensil or any other pot, any other glass, it's totally up to you, and you can practice it anywhere with anything at your home. So here, a basic sketch. After that, we do very mid-tone, very light, like this, okay. And now after that, we put it up very dark shades like this. Now then you can see here, I have not shaded here, and here is very light shade. These are highlights. In this picture, the light is coming from this direction on the utensils, or you can see the image. From this direction light is coming. So a blink is here, a blink is here in the glass, in steel material, not still, steel material जिससे बर्तन बने होते हैं, जिससे utensils बने होते हैं. You can see in your home or in your kitchen, कहीं भी आप उसे रखोगे तो उसके ऊपर एक ब्लिंक आता है लाइट का. बेशक लाइट ना जल रही हो या कहीं पे थोड़ा भी अगर लाइट आ रही है तो उसके ऊपर एक ब्लिंक आती है. तो these are those blinks. Yeah. Okay. See, this is the core shadow. यहाँ पे थोड़ी ज़्यादा शेडो है, डार्क डेप्थ दिखानी है आपको, तो ये थोड़ा ज़्यादा डार्क है. See, a plate have a bend here. शेडो, प्लेट की शेडो जहाँ पे लाइट पहुँच नहीं पा रही है, जहाँ पे बोल की शेडो जहाँ पे लाइट नहीं पहुँच पा रही है, एंड ग्लास की शेडो जहाँ लाइट नहीं पहुँच पा रही है. तो यू हैव टू बी वेरी क्लियर कि कहाँ पे लाइट आ रही है, कहाँ पे लाइट नहीं आ रही है. जो भी इमेज आप लो या जो भी आप चीज़ को देख के जो भी आप बना रहे हो, उसे कंटिन्यूसली देखना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. ऑल्सो वेरी माइन्यूटली ऑब्जर्व थिंग्स कि कहाँ से लाइट आई है, कहाँ पे ब्लिंक है, कहाँ पे आपको ज़्यादा हाईलाइट करना है, कहाँ ज़्यादा लाइट शो करनी है, कहाँ ज़्यादा शेडो शो करनी है. इट्स वेरी मच इम्पॉर्टेंट. ओके, सो आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू step by step what you have to do. So the step number 1 is draw the composition placed before you with a sharp pencil. The line should be drawn lightly. I've told it several times. वैसे तो use very light pressure while drawing anything. Okay. In this process we have to learn a draw composition correctly right from the beginning. Okay. Then second step is the influence of the falling light on the object helps us to see the 3-dimensional effect. If you have seen the earlier video, I have told you what is 3-dimensional. It is the falling light on the object that creates shadow. If the falling light on the object that creates shadow, otherwise it would look flat. Strong directional light casts defined shadow on and around the object. It also creates bright highlights and reflection. Bright highlights and reflection here. The third step is establish the main shadows in the composition with light pressure using HB pencil. Here you can see it's written HB if I'm clear in the picture. Then wherever you come across dark shadows, keep deepening them, increasing the pressure on your hand and paper. थोड़ा सा डार्क और थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा प्रेशर होता है जब आप ये चीज़ें क्रिएट करते हैं. नॉट दैट डार्क कि बिल्कुल ही पेपर ही फट जाए आपका. Make it a point that your hand moves in a direction only while shading. Sharp pencil should be used to create dark tones while finalizing the picture. The uses of pointed sharp eraser increases the highlight to make the picture more beautiful. Also, see here, if you use this eraser, it's fine. It's no. So see, if you use this eraser on the top of the pencil, it's a bit very minute and you can erase wherever you want in drawings or pencil shadings like things. And if you use these kinds of erasers, it's totally fine, no problem, but you have to use it in very smart manner, okay, as I have done, you can see in the video. So let's start our students. I've already drawn the picture and I'm telling you how to shade. Hello students, so you have seen in the picture, we have shown you that what is your first stage. The first stage is to draw what you are going to draw for a still life. I have used utensils for that. You can use any box or any cube thing also, okay. So this is your stage 2. Now we will start to shade it in a mid-tone. You can use HB pencil for that. You will be needing a tape too, sharpener, eraser, a scale if you want so, and you can use another pencil also with a sharp tip and a tissue. So starting with the mid-tone, I'm going to shade it like this very lightly. It does not involve high pressure on your pencil. It's time taking, so you have to be very patient. And you need not to take same plate or same bowl. You can take any utensil which is available in your home. Glass ones will also work. this is something you need to learn for still life. 8 basic pen or pencil strokes. First is hatching, second cross hatching, third contour, fourth cross contour, fifth circle, sixth random lines, seventh choice, eighth stippling, and then finally a still life. I have drawn utensils. You can use anything, whatever you have or you want to, but I recommend to do this only. Thank you.